Hello everybody, welcome to Spiritual Findings with a Gypsy Soul. I am your Gypsy, Marilyn, and today we're going to be doing a general reading for my Libras for October 2018. Happy birthday to some of you guys. Alright, I hope you guys like my layout here. I have grown all of these pumpkins myself. I'm kind of quite proud of that. Now, I have been channeling in your energy for quite some time now. I have started to try, I really started to do this video a week ago and had no luck. It really took me a while. I just couldn't find my words for it. I knew what I wanted to say. I mean, I usually channel in and do some research prior to pressing record, and it just wasn't working out. So I decided to just take a break. You know, I got back into my meditation routine. I started eating better, reading books, trying to do everything to really kind of get, we'll say, like kind of like a writer's block I had going on there. So that's really what I was doing. I kind of just wanted to take some time. You know, I wanted to get it out there earlier, but it just wasn't happening. So I said, you know what, I'm going to take some time for myself. So maybe that's what you guys need to do for perhaps a portion, you know, maybe even just a day or a week for October. Kind of just really balance out your energies and just make sure that you are really not burning yourself out. Okay, that project is important, or that relationship is important and the passion is there, but you can't let yourself burn out. All right. Okay, so before I started recording this video, I looked over to my left and I seen a very huge spider. So I did the cup and paper method. I got that little guy outside safe and sound. But coming back in, I'm like, you know, that's my spirit animal for my Libras for October 2018. You know, 'tis the season here with Halloween right around the corner too, right? But you know, if you really, I'm just going to read a little scripture about a spirit animal of a spider. But if you take this into your own hands and do some studies about this, you will find out that it really does tie in together with your life. Okay, so spirit animal is spider for my Libras for October 2018. And here I have that there is something in your life that needs to be prioritized. Okay, it has your life's deeper purpose. Okay, there also might be a habit or a routine from the past that is sidetracking you from your dream. Yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find your true happiness, you must choose to prioritize properly. Okay? All right, so and also said just take that research into your own hands. Okay, and also I had a card flop out from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck around the time of this spider. Okay, here's the box of the deck. I love these. They have a very vintage, Victorian, Gothic, almost for some of them a pinup theme to them, and I just love it. You know, with Halloween right around the corner, I just thought it was great to read from. So the card that I had jump out while this spider was distracting me from starting your session, I literally have it on film. I was recording the whole thing. You can hear me go in the background as he kind of jumped and, you know, ran under my little recliner, and I had to lift that up to get him out because he was a big guy. I wanted to get him outside. I had this card jump out, Libra. Okay, and what I love about it is you guys, your element is air, and there's a lot of air present in this card, and this card is change. So with the spider and this card at the same time, there is really something that needs to be addressed. Okay, and you could see also there also might be, for the month of October, your spirit animal might be an owl too as well, because you could see a lovely, I believe it's a snow owl there in the background. Okay, look how beautiful this card is. You could see that there is a daffodil in her hair. Maybe you want to look up what a daffodil resembles too as well. This is just, I love this card. I haven't used this deck much, and I haven't even seen this card, so when it jumped out, it really kind of hit home for me too as well. But with the air present and the research that I did with the spider, it really ties in with you guys. So for something there needs to be a change. It might be amongst you, yourself personally. It might be, you know, addressing a relationship in your life, perhaps a toxic one, maybe a change in your marriage, your workplace. You know, there is just something that needs to be addressed, okay? All right. I'm going to put that card aside. For most of my, well, for all of my horoscopes, I have been pulling from that card last, so that this is a very different reading, I'll say, from all of them that I have done for October so far. So there is just definitely something going on for you guys, and as I get into what's going on with the planets and the signs, you'll see it too as well. All right, so for October, it's going to be a little bumpy, they've been saying, regarding your love life, because your ruling planet, Venus, is going retrograde on October 5th. But you know, during these retrogrades, I've always been saying you might want to keep a little journal, see how they affect you and how you could prepare in the future, because you can just get by these retrogrades, you know, without it really affecting you. But for most of you, it's going to be that time where you really reflect on your relationships, perhaps business, romance, your marriage. There might be, you know, this is this time where you kind of take a step back and just make sure that everything that's going on in your marriage and the path that you guys are taking really suits both of your needs, okay? Is it a fulfilling relationship? Maybe it's not. Maybe you have a toxic person in your life that's really just been a psychic vampire and draining you. These retrogrades really force you to look at your relationships and see how they serve you. October 9th, you have Mercury is entering Scorpio, okay? Mercury is the planet of communication. In Scorpio, the sign of rebirth, death, a new cycle, okay? Also, on the 24th, you have a full moon in Taurus. All right, this is going to bring news regarding your financial life, a promotion, perhaps being approved for a mortgage or an apartment. There's going to be something regarding your finances that you're going to hear, not necessarily on the 24th, but around that time when that energy is there. On the 31st, Mercury is now entering Sagittarius, okay? So this is going to really kind of jump into more of November, but it's just that change that you have on the last day, the 31st there, and it will remain there until November 16th. All right, so let's jump into this. I said it was a reading, right? All right, so for my Libras for 2018, October, it's fall, the leaves are falling. There's just a change. We're kind of shedding our skin and letting go of what no longer serves us. And that's really for all of us too. It's just the time of year, okay? And with you having that spider as your animal spirit and that change card jumping out in the beginning of the reading, there's something big happening to you guys. There's a transformation that's happening to you guys during this month, and I'm excited to see what it is. For some of you guys, just comment below what's going on in your life. I love hearing from you guys. If you would like to book a private session, you know, you can always check out the prices below and get in contact with me. All right, so for my Libras for 2018. All right. Well, we had one jump out here. We have the Two of Pentacles. There is something that you are juggling. It could be your work life and your love life at the same time. Might be chaotic for some of you guys. I don't think it's nothing that you really can't handle. It is a stress on your shoulders, but it's something you can't overcome, okay? You can see that in the Two of Pentacles there. It is kind of a juggle, but it's nothing that he can't handle. Perhaps he is also entertaining. Some of you guys might be getting into the entertainment industry, dancing, singing, whatever it might be, film work, okay? Writing. Perhaps some of you guys are bloggers yourselves. All right. All right, let's see here. I have the Seven of Swords. I feel like there is some bad energy coming from your relationships, business, or love. A lot of fights, arguments. I feel like a lot of them you were right during. And even kind of winning those fights, you don't even really feel like you won anything because it was just too much drama, too much things said. It was just so unnecessary. You were definitely in the right for a majority of the issues, and you could see there because you're walking away with a lot, but it's nothing that you really see to brag about. Okay, it could also be with a fellow air symbol too as well. All right, my Geminis, my Aquarius. All right, and you also have the 10 of Wands. So I feel like from that relationship, you are the one you're walking away with more, or leaving the relationship, business, or love, guys. It's for the better. This could also represent an ex. Okay, if you wouldn't have walked away from that ex, you wouldn't have everything that you do today. All right, it still troubles you a little bit because you could see this card isn't quite utopia, but you're getting there. All right, you can see a castle-like house there in the background for this fellow, so he's headed somewhere just because he has a lot on his plate. All right, it's a busy month for you guys, I'll tell you what. All right, so let's see here. One more card for my Libras for October 2018. Whatever it is that's not going perfect in your life, guys, you know, you still have it good, I want to say. There might be some heartache. There might be a lot of things left undone, left unsaid. But you guys are getting there. You really are, okay? All right, so you have the 4 of Pentacles that jumped out there. So there is something that you are really, it's for some of you guys, you could be keeping something selfishly to yourself. Okay, it could be finances, it could be a house, it could be maybe you have some really bad negative energy towards your ex and you're holding the children from them. Whatever it is, you have to let it go, because in the end you're going to be able to see what it is that's really around you and appreciate that instead of what you just have in your possession right then and there. All right, so take that for the better. For some of you guys, this is you turning into your financial steadiness. Okay, you are really going to have the money come in and flow for the end of October if you are really able to play your cards right. Okay, so for some of you guys, this is really, this could also be the full moon in Taurus with the financial change, okay? This could be that promotion, okay? This could be that change in career, hearing back from all those jobs that you put your resumes in for, okay? All right, so I am also feeling for you guys that I really need to pull another card from the vintage oracle cards. You can even see the back of the deck here. Very beautiful. I love these cards. All right, so for my Libras for October 2018, oh my, dreams. I feel like a lot of you guys are manifesting your dreams. You're really coming into a new part of your life. Changing the chapter, perhaps a whole new book, okay? But there is a lot of things that are changing, and because of that, you're able to follow your dreams, to find your dreams. For a lot of people, it takes them a long time in life to really know what it is that it's their calling in life. For you guys, October is going to be either the time where you find it or the beginning of the journey to you finding it. When I seen this card flip over, I also have a sense of peace. So there is something that you also are going to be putting to rest when you find your dreams. I love that, guys. That is a beautiful end to a reading here. All right, let me get your other card too as well. Where did I put that bad guy? Oh, here he is. So we have a starting off where you do have a lot to juggle. You're kind of walking away from past relationships, past careers, maybe even an education, something. There's a change that's happening, and because of it, you're able to really find your own, okay? To come into a peaceful, stable lifestyle that you've really been yearning for. All right? In the beginning of this reading, like I said, it's been taking me a while to kind of channel in the energy and find a proper way of delivering it to you guys, and it just wasn't working. And you know, I kind of just cleared my mind there, got my shit together, we'll say, and just really went forth with it. And now that I kind of have it out there and I see where it's going, remember, I'm channeling in your energy, so it kind of was like high anxiety at first. Didn't really know which way to go, but once I kind of just really played with things and studied what I could and changed what I could and accept what I couldn't, it's a nice delivery. I like it. I have a sense of calmness, and you know what, it's not perfect, it's not the way that I want it, but you know what, I'm okay with it. I'm happy with it. All right, and like I said, please do some research about that spirit animal being the spider for you guys. You might find out a little bit more information than I was able to deliver to you right there, as well as, you know, I like to say that you finding your own, you know, research on it, it's really going to hit home for you personally too as well. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Spiritual Findings with the Gypsy Soul. I am your Gypsy, Vera Lynn. Some of you guys have a happy birthday, alright? Enjoy your October, guys.